Okay, today's video is going to be about mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots. But before we get started, I want to give all praises, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Let's get started here. So we're going to go to the book of Revelation 17:5. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. So upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great. So they use the word mystery here, but in reality, it's not a mystery anymore. It's been getting exposed every day, every year. The prophets, the men of the Lord, have been prophesizing this years ago, and it's actually pretty obvious who the mother of harlots is, right? Like it says here, mother of harlots. What does that term mean? Well, as you know, harlot is a derogatory term referring to like a whore, right? But in a spiritual sense, not just in a sexual sense, right? The mother that gives birth to all types of abominations of the earth, right here. Who is the number one trendsetter? Who's the first one to do these degenerate um, laws? To do these have these degenerate culture here in Babylon the Great? You're talking about the place where they lured everybody here with the so-called liberty and freedom. But if you ask 10 people what freedom and liberty is, you're going to have 10 different answers. I guarantee you, right? Some people come over here. The main reason, what I've noticed is they come over here for money, right? And that's already a vain mindset, very vain, just for that, to come up. But little do they know, once they get here, it's a trap. It's not as easy as they claim it to be. Um, it's very biased and systemic racism. You already know. Um, then you got people coming here for other sinister ways of living, right? You got the alphabet people. I remember a long time ago in other places of the world, which there was alphabet people, way before, but this is the place where it gave birth to such a huge mass culture of it, right? Where they're protected, have a community here. The laws here is protect that type of behavior. You know, that's just a couple examples. Now you've got the transformers. And it becomes a normal thing here, Babylon, right? So it's got a track record. Babylon the Great has got a ridiculous track record of sinister things, of killings and murders throughout the years. The very core, the very foundation, how Babylon the Great was built, was completely murder, right? Enslavement, all that, the murdering of a genocide of the Gadites, or Northern Kingdom brothers, the Native Americans, and enslaved Southern Kingdom tribe, right? Judah. You got a track record of that. As Scripture says, that's pollution of the earth, of the land. That's why this place is the mother of harlots. That's why it's an abomination of the earth, according to the Most High Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. And that's why huge judgment is coming to her. There's a big debt that needs to be paid on Babylon. It's a huge debt that he's just, the Most High has slowly just let her do her thing. Make her think she's gonna get away with this, like he's done in the past, to other people. I think it was Pharaoh, right? How Scripture says. Let me see if I go to that real quick. I think it's Romans. Okay, here we go. Just like right here in Romans 9:17, it is. For the scripture said unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, might be declared throughout all the earth. There it goes right there. So, for that same purpose, what he did to Pharaoh, he's doing here to the Edomites and Babylon the Great. For that same purpose, he raised them up, and he's about to put the pounding on her and destroy her, right, for all her abomination and her wicked acts, right. So let's go over here to let's go to this next scripture here. We're gonna go, and I've got it already set up here. Let's go to Revelations 13. Let's start right here. Give me 1 second. 13:7. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. And the power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. Right? And it was given unto him to make war with the saints. Who are the saints? The saints are the elect of the Most High. Those individuals were chosen, right? They were chosen by Yahweh. Those are his saints that are speaking the truth with humility and sincerity, and let's keep reading, and to overcome them. And power was given him over all kindreds and tongues. Tongues referring to different languages and nations, right? So here in Babylon the Great, you got all kindreds, all types of languages and nations living here, right? So let's keep reading. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of Lamb, slain from the foundation of the world. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Right there, again, Babylon the Great, who has that track record, genocide after genocide, enslavement, the degenerate society. Babylon the Great. Make Babylon great again, right? That's what they're, even though it's on its way out, and you're seeing evidence of that, they're still trying to make Babylon great again. And it doesn't matter how hard they try, prophecy is going to take its course, right? So that's what this video is about. And what are you going to do? What are you going to do when Babylon the Great starts implementing these things to try to keep her afloat, try to keep her in power, try to keep the captivity over the Hebrew Israelites and the rest of the kindreds and nations, as you saw in the verse earlier? Right? Let's go to the next one here, next verse. Revelation 13 and 6 and 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Right? This is Babylon's next move right here. It's coming real soon. As you can see, we've already have the digital system implemented within our cards. Difference is you just don't have that card, that chip in your hand or in your forehead yet. But the business infrastructure is already set there. They have been working on this thing. They've already got the patent on the chip for years already. And they're getting closer, and anytime now they're going to start mandating this chip, and they're going to be very clever about it. And you have to have intuition, right? And how they're going to slowly manipulate people into using this thing. And let's read here, right here. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Right? You're going to get destroyed. You're going to get killed. Right? If you don't take this chip. Let's read. Let's go down here to 17. And that no man might buy or sell save he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Let's read that again. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. It's referring there to the RFID chip, right? They're going to make it where if you don't have this, you won't be able to be part of the society, right? You're not going to be able to buy, sell, even trade. You're not going to be able to even work, for that matter, because how is an employer going to give you money, right? Unless you're going to be thinking about working under the table. Who knows when that time comes how we are going to be able to survive, right? That's why you have to have your faith super, super strong in those days, right? So that's the question. What are you going to do? Have you actually placed yourself in that situation, right? What are you going to do when you need to feed yourself, your family, your kids? What are you going to do when your aunt is sick, your uncle, your grandfather, whatever, and you don't have that chip? They're not going to attend you. You're going to be completely taken out of society because you didn't bend the knee to Esau, the Edomites, their beast, their antichrist beast system, right? This is really going to put, as they say, draw a line on the dirt, right? And for you to have to make a choice, right? You're gonna have to make a choice. Are you gonna bend the knee to Esau, Edomite's kingdom, Babylon the Great here, trying to make Babylon great again? Or are you going to side with Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai? Yahweh Shai, the true Paleo Hebrew name of so called Jesus, and Yahweh, his father, right? That's the question. You really gotta sit back and place yourself in that situation, because you don't want to be caught by the element of surprise, not taking this serious. The day's gonna come, and what are you gonna do then? How are you going to handle this, right? If you were naive and you were just careless, and it catches you by surprise, just like anything in this world, is gonna shake your foundation. It's gonna break you completely, and you're gonna fold, right? You have to get back to the word. You have to listen to the prophets, the elders, and you got to stay in the word daily to be able to have that spiritual strength when times get tough, right? Because this devil is gonna lure you. He's gonna lure you in. It's not gonna. He's gonna close the walls in on you, so you have no choice, right? Let's take a look at real quick of this chip here. Let's take a couple images here, and there you have it right there. Look how little that is, you know. You got different examples here. You know, they've patented this idea years ago. They're ready to launch here soon. As you can see, look at all the different designs they have. You can see an X-ray here, that little worm-looking chip right there by his hand. They got some of the tools. How they're gonna stick it in your hand or on your forehead, and you know they're gonna talk about it like it's the next great thing, how beneficial it's gonna be, and so on. There was one picture one day I saw where they already were not only marketing it but attacking a certain demographics. Let me see if I find it. Here it goes right there. This is the one, and you can read the caption here. It says, "How RFID chips are bringing next generation NFL stats to your couch." Man, look how ridiculously naive and of the world they think we are, man. Well, the sad part is, man, that there's a huge group of us that is not gonna make it, man. And look how bold and disrespectful this is, because they know targeting the sports fans, bro. Look, or bringing next level generation NFL stats to your couch. So if you want the next NFL stats right in the comfort of your own home, just insert this little chip in your damn wrist or your forehead. Man, you got to be a complete buffoon, man, to take that shit for any reason, but even worse for this, man. For a damn sport, man. You know, I don't care what sport it is, man. Hockey, volleyball, baseball. So I don't give a damn what sport it is, dude. You're gonna insert some sinister device inside your temple, man. You're gonna be destroyed, man. But that just goes to show, man. that they've already, patented this for years, man. These wicked people, man, they don't just wake up one day, man. This has been pre-planned for years already, man. And you can see their marketing strategy already, a demographics of men that love sports. They're gonna bend the knee. People that live by the government. Oh well, we won't send you that check if you don't take this chip, because this is the only way we'll be able to transfer that money over to your account. You know where I'm hinting towards. People that receive help from the government. That demographics part, I guarantee you, will be the first one, right? People living on welfare, taking some type of assistance, whatever it is, whatever topic it is, you're under their establishment and they own you. And they already have us under captivity with this little chip right here is just the icing on the cake, right? They will completely own you, manipulate you, put thoughts in your brain. Because at the end of the day, it's a little, pretty much a little computer processor, all day, every day, right in your damn forehead, right? And that's why Babylon the Great, make Babylon great again. It's gonna get destroyed. It's gonna get annihilated because look at all the wicked shit it's doing, and it's done. It's got a track record and still continues doing, man. It's still doing it, man. And it's got a huge debt that has to be paid. Huge, huge death that is caused on the world and confusion, right? Let's go to and this is what's coming to Babylon the Great and the citizens of her. I think I got it here. Let's go to I got Revelation 6 14, but we could let's see, let's start over here. Let's start here in 13. And the stars of heaven fell onto the earth, even as a fig tree casts her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. Right? It starts going to describing of the sixth seal, the terror, which you see the topic here, and as describing, giving you a visual of what's to come, how the destruction is going to happen. The stars of heaven fell upon the earth, just referring to the missiles that are going to be launched here on Babylon the Great, right? And at least we keep reading here, and the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of her place. Listen, man, when the heaven is departed as a scroll, is referring to the mushroom cloud that occurs when a nuclear bomb lands on the earth. When a nuclear bomb detonates and it bangs on the land, it creates that mushroom looking cloud, and then it scrolls up as you see here, is departed as a scroll when it's rolled together. Because it ain't no damn scroll, man. It's not a damn scroll. What scroll do you know moves every mountain and island, right? Out of their damn place. A whole damn mountain and an island, man. That's what's coming to Babylon the Great here. Pure annihilation, destruction. For all the abomination, all the atrocities it's caused on the earth and still continue doing. Destroying the earth, killing hundreds of thousands throughout, even millions throughout the years of you so-called Black, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the Hebrew Israelites, in case you didn't know, the true Hebrew Israelites of the Torah, of the Bible. And if you think your enemies or the people that hate you are going to tell you this, you got to be a complete idiot to think that they're ever going to tell you, right? Let's keep reading here. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man hid themselves in the den, in the rocks of the mountains. All right. That's when all this destruction, all this chaos is happening. You know, there are going to be people trying to hide in their bunkers, as you see there. Pure destruction from Russia and China coming up, Gog and Magog, and Moab, uh, getting together. And you can see economically they've already joined forces, which is the BRIC system, you know, completely paralyzing the economic infrastructure here in Babylon the Great, right? So this is one of her last little schemes to make herself great again. The chip, right? And you've got to really sit down and really put yourself in that position, man, right? Because it's a real serious matter. Your faith better be on point, 100%, right? And you can't have a arrogant spirit about yourself, because I've talked to different people from all over the world, and you know that subject came up, and they're like, oh man, I'm never gonna I'm not doing that shit. I know I'm not. And that lets me know off the rip, in my head I'm thinking, man, this guy is a very cocky, arrogant dude. But you ask him not to celebrate a holiday, don't eat swine, he can't do that. But here he is, very arrogant, talking about, oh, he ain't taking that chip. I'm like, dude, in my mind, your ass first one to fold, man. You being real arrogant. You being real cocky about this, man. Because this is going to be the biggest test, as scripture said, throughout time, right? You got that cocky spirit about you, just like in any sport. You know, you got an arrogant person coming in there thinking they got this, not even training, prepping themselves, and they get their ass tore up. They get their ass tore up because they got the wrong mindset about it, man. You better humble yourself. I've really put myself in that situation, and I know this ain't no joke, man. And you better do it accordingly, man. Really place yourself in that situation, right? Because your so-called loved ones around you are gonna fold, man. Like scripture says, this Babylon the Great, you know, this is what her destiny is. She can't help it. It's prophecy, and that's what's going to take place. And you're gonna have to make a choice. You Hebrew Israelites are gonna have to make a choice. All right, here. Like I was saying, prophecy has to take its course, and what a lot of these churches, they brainwash you with this witchcraft, man. Let's just call it what it is, man. It's beyond just doctrine, man. It's a damn spell they're putting over our people. Bullshit they fed us for years, man. And you should be furious, man. Let's go to Revelation 17:17 here. It says, for Yahweh had put it in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai shall be fulfilled. For Yahweh put it in their hearts to fulfill his will. So, as you know from scripture, Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning. That's what it's referring to. There's no such thing as free will. God is in control of everything. And that's the way he designed certain individuals And that's their bidding. That's what they will do. They will do wickedness. That's what they were designed to do. And it's going to take place, right? Let's go to Romans 9:11. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh Salakia, according to the election, might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. There goes how you debunk will right there. What that is written right there. It was said unto her, the older son, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. For the scripture said unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. For the scripture said unto Pharaoh, for this same purpose have I raised thee up, just like he raised Babylon the Great up. It exalted her just like Pharaoh. For this same purpose, Yahweh did this. Put it in their spirit, right? That he might show his power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. There you go, right there. Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is cold with it, man. Right? Destroying the Edomites and the wicked 2/3, while all at the same time saving his elect. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. And hopefully this was edifying to some. Definitely, I know the elect will receive it. And if you're that individual that, understands and receives it in the spirit, you might be part of the elect, a lot of people are not going to be able to receive this message. Just like a lot of people are going to fold when that time comes. That's why you have to endure. Like scripture says, you have to endure to the end. Those are going to be his saints. Those are going to be the people that endure to the end, and then they will be victorious. Right? So, with that being said, I want to give all praises, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who preach this truth with humility and sincerity. With that being said, Shalom.